The Representative of People Act and the guidelines governing EOJ transfer dictates that at any point in time you're transferring a name, an elector is transferring from one constituency to another. They must demonstrate that they live in the constituency. That if you read
Bless up my people, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a brand new video. And today, September 11th, is the nomination day for the by-election that's set to take place in Northeast St. Anne's, my people, following the resignation of Jamaica Labour Party's MP Marsha Smith. And we know that the Jamaica Labour Party are set to nominate Matthew Samuda. But my people, it's not a 1, 2, 3 ceiling for Matthew Samuda, because he will get some challenge from an independent candidate who goes by the name of David Fritz Anderson. And so anyone else who is willing to contest the election is required to pay $15,000 and to complete a nomination form signed by 10 or more electors registered to vote in the Northeast St. Anne's area. The nomination form should then be delivered to the office of the returning officer, and the nominations are set for 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. today at the office of the returning officer in the constituency. The director of elections, Glasspool Brown, says 43,000 people are eligible to vote in the constituency, and that the by-election is projected to cost $30 million. And my people, this is the same Matthew Samuda that Ryan Simpson, the candidate for Northeast St. Anne for the People's National Party, basically exposed, saying that he basically gave false address to the EOJ, and it was indeed one of the Jamaica Labour Party's scrutineer that he gave her address, my people. He doesn't even reside or stays in Northeast St. Anne's. And my people, he said he has written to the EOJ on several occasions, right? And I am yet to hear what will be done as it pertains to that. But here he is on nomination day, being nominated to run in the by-election for the Northeast St. Anne's division.
a lot of developments since the video I put out a couple of weeks ago. A lot has happened since that time that has convinced me that the EOJ in Northeast St. Anne is compromised, and we have lost total confidence in the EOJ. I am in the process of drafting another letter. It will be my third letter to the Electoral Commission, to the Director of Election. This will be my third letter, and in that letter, I am actually demanding that all the staff at the EOJ in Northeast St. Anne resign, every one of them. I think we have lost total confidence in the entire team at the EOJ, especially those who work in the front office, as well as the returning officer and his deputy. And the reason why I would say that is because it's either the returning officer is incompetent or he is complicit in what's going on. And either one of them suggests that he needs to go. He's either incompetent, meaning that he doesn't have a handle on what's going on. He's not in charge. He he would give you. He's giving the impression that he is. We know where he lives, where he stays. I don't know where he lives in Kingston, but we know where he stays when he comes to St. Anne, and it's not in Northeast St. Anne. But he would have given the address of his scrutineer, a JLP scrutineer, the same person who would end up verify him. He would give as his address. Now, the issue is that when our scrutineer would have gone there and seen what happened, he objected, and that caused a big stink. What has happened since that time? About 3 weeks ago, we had a meeting at the EOJ with representatives of the Jamaica Labour Party and representatives of the PNP. Myself and 2 other representatives were there. At that time, the returning officer confessed that, because we were questioning why is it the EOJ, the ROPA, the Representative of People Act and the guidelines governing EOJ transfer dictates that at any point in time you're transferring a name, an elector is transferring from one constituency to another, they must demonstrate that they live in the constituency. That if you read the EOJ directives online, they must demonstrate that they are residents in the constituency. So address verification is to verify that they actually live there. And it also requires that the verifier of the EOJ must be accompanied by a scrutiny of the PNP and a scrutiny of the JLP, and both must sign off on the form. If either of the parties' representatives are absent, even if the elector is present, it does not constitute a valid visit, and therefore no one can sign, including the elector. No one can sign because it's not a valid visit for transfer unless both scrutineers are present along with the EOJ verifier. Now, at one of the things we're questioning was on one occasion when the PNP scrutineer was not present and Mr. Samuda was present at the false address that he gave, the JLP scrutineer signed it and the EOJ verifier allowed Mr. Samuda to sign the form.
And some people following the exposure from Ryan Simpson, the Electoral Commission of Jamaica has said to launch an investigation. And they have now confirmed that the assistant returning officer has resigned and made the investigation into allegations regarding the list of voters for the St. and Northeast constituency. And this is a copy of the letter from Glasspool Brown to confirm same. And it states, we have taken note of the correspondence from Dr. Ryan Simpson, the People's National Party caretaker for the constituency of St. Ann Northeast, regarding the subject matter that says issue of concern in the St. Ann Northeast area. We are carrying out the necessary investigation of the concerns highlighted by Simpson and will provide an update to you when it is completed. As a result of the investigation to the date, the Assistant Returning Officer, Mrs. Brown Dean, tendered her resignation from the position of Assistant Returning Officer effective August 29, 2024. Please be assured that the integrity, transparency, and fairness of the EOJ, ECJ operation and action is of paramount importance. Yours sincerely, Glasspool Brown. And so now, my people, if what Mr. Ryan Simpson has outlined and exposed, if it weren't true, why did the assistant returning officer take away ourselves, basically? Now, some hanky-panky thing are going on as it pertains to the Northeast St. Anne's area. But yet still, today they're moving ahead with the nomination and they're moving ahead with the by-election. So my people, I want to hear from Uno tell me what Uno think about this, because this whole voter fraud and election fraud thing are not supposed to even go on. Right? No scrutiny are not supposed to use them address for say the member of parliament live there or for say the candidate live there, when in truth and in fact they don't live there. But drop phone 2 cents and make me hear what I say. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Run over to my other platform, Facebook and TikTok. Follow me over there at Anissa Bell Rhodes. Check out the YouTube store, make a purchase, it goes in support of the channel. Check out the YouTube membership. You get a lot of benefits by becoming a member. Like up the videos, share out the videos. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. On the road to 20k, help me to get there, my people. Stay tuned for more videos, stay tuned for more updates. Get this video to at least 2,000 likes, my people. Big up on yourself.